But just talking about family and growing up, I feel like as people as well, we all have, especially successful people, we all have that aha moment. I'll tell you my aha moment. Growing up and when it was time for me to write my post-jam, and I walked up to my daddy, and he looked up at me and said, I don't have any money to give you. And that meant that I had to risk not writing post-jam and passing another year of being at home.
Yeah.
I went back to my room after crying. You called to me and I said, I'm my savior. I'm my only way out. Nobody's gonna save me. And that's when it hit me and I was like, I have to work. And from that moment up until now, it's been a driving force. For you, what was that moment for you where you said, I have to create a name for myself and then I must have a structure, which is what you're enjoying now? What was it?
My dad was in the army, right? There was something I needed to get treated for medically, and we went to Creek Hospital. It's a military hospital on Awolowo Road. And what happens when you go there, because it's a military hospital, you state whose child or ward you are.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm almost a full-on adult, right? I'm like, I'm still saying I'm so and so's son. You know, I'm like, no, I need to wake up and start working on my ability to have my own things. I should be registered in a hospital as Ike. Then my surname was Oviawa. I changed my surname at some point. That was the moment for me. I just decided, nope, you know what? This grinding, we're going to grind it. We're going to do everything that it takes to protect the family.
Amazing,
you know?
Amazing. It's amazing that you mentioned your surname changing as well, because my surname was changed.
Oh,
I think it's the first time I'm ever saying this.
I think I've never heard this.
Yeah, I've never said it in public. But yes, my surname was also changed by my father.
Oh.
I remember him telling me, I want you to break out of whatever this is.
I love it.
And I feel like as an Edo person, I see that happen a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think that, when you change, what space were you in? My dad was in a spiritual space. It was like, no. What was the space for you?
I heard somebody reading a story in the Bible, right? About Jacob, where he's wrestling God. Yeah. God changes his name. And from there, his story changes. He gets blessed. So I'm like, so what's in the name? What's in the name? Why is it important to change the name? So then I start researching my own name. Then I discovered my surname. It's embedded in some deity somewhere. I'm like, what is that? Me? No, I'm a Christian. So I was like, okay, I want a different name. And it took about 4 years to convince my dad. And eventually, I think my mom went from the back and talked to him and suggested the surname Osakioduwa. And he prays for me, blesses me, and christens me with a new name, right? And I literally changed it on all my documents, and my experience in my whole life changed.
You even start to carry yourself like that person.
Yeah.
I know Osa is God, but I'm not sure what
Osakioduwa means God opens the door to wealth. Ooh. Now that's a name, That's a name.
I didn't even know that. Yeah. I'm Ishan.
Yeah.
I'm Ishan, so I'm even at the Ishan, there's some names I don't know. But
I know. And I can't lie to you. That name literally changed my life. My door to wealth opened from there.
The Nancy Sima Show Season 5 is proudly brought to you by Indomie Noodles, Agony, Colgate, Hypo, Power Oil, and Viva.